Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Jimmy. You may be watching these videos thinking that, man, he recorded a lot of videos at the same time because he's wearing the same clothes. No, joke's on you. I've been filming this in a period of over a month, and I've been wearing the same clothes to trick you, to make you think I've done them all in a series. Just kidding. They're all on the same day. You were right. Today we're talking about Blue Ridge by Michael Malul and Gents, a collaboration. And I know Gents not personally, but just through his YouTube videos. And the one thing I really admire about him, whether we agree on things or not, is that he's a stand-up guy and he seems to have principles. And I do admire that. Whether I like his sense or not, that's something you can appreciate about a person. Because these YouTubers have a lot of pull, right? They have a lot of influence. And I hate that term influencer, but they do have a lot of influence. They can reach a lot of people and they seem credible, even if they're not. And there's plenty of stories where people have been tricked and duped by YouTubers and influencers. Just because they say something that's great doesn't mean it is. And they may be having ulterior motives, I don't know. But this is a scent that I can freely say that is made by a person that I'm sure has principles and wants only the best artistry for his fans. And that's why I bought it, along with other Michael Malul fragrances. Blue Ridge is a blue scent for sure, and I've talked about this in other videos where I think the category of blue is getting too big. People are just throwing it in there because it's a blue bottle or it's versatile. That's not what blue is, in my opinion. But chances are, if it says blue in the title, it's going to be a blue fragrance. So this one is that. It is, as he says in his words, something that a lot of people are going to like. Because in true sense of a blue fragrance, it is a bit sweet. And this sweetness is something I need to talk about. I don't know what makes it this sweet, but obviously not this sweet, this kind of sweetness. Because the ingredients, which I won't even go over, are very commonplace in terms of other fragrances, especially blue fragrances. They share a lot of commonalities. Now, just because they share the same ingredients doesn't mean they're all going to smell the same, depending on how it's used, depending on different substitutions. Who knows what, right? They all smell different and individual and original to their own creator. This one smells sweet blue in a way that I've never smelled this profile before. And it smells nice and familiar because I like light and blue scents. But it's sweet in a way that I can't describe. I'm sorry, I've tried describing it to myself in about a week while trying it here and there and sniffing it. I just don't know what that scent is. It doesn't smell fresh. It smells medium sweet. Kind of like candy sweet, but not Invictus immature sweet, which, by the way, I like Invictus, okay? I really do. I have a bottle of it here. I don't use it all that often, but I appreciate how groundbreaking it was. It kind of, if I had to stretch and compare it to something, it would be a tiny bit of a profile slice of Invictus. That's the only thing I can think of. And I don't want to offend anybody, and I don't know why that would. In fact, not Invictus. Invictus is a very well-performing scent that is woodsy, fruity, and lasts a long time. This one does not last and have that potency, and it's not as strong and sharp as other designers' scents are. And I suppose that kind of falls in line with the other Michael Malul fragrances that I have reviewed today. They are well crafted, well blended, improved upon the previous line from what I understand, and from listening to their YouTube comments, which is admirable. They are also light and not potently strong and long-lasting and resinous. At least the ones I reviewed. You might argue I reviewed all the lightest ones, but I've always kind of felt like if Gents did one, which he did, that it would have some staying power there, because after all, the people that watch his videos are frag heads. We like strength, we like potency, all without being too much. There's that fine line that we're all asking creators to walk. It's hard to accomplish, I'm sure, right? Because there's double sides to everything. So while this lasts longer than Couture's Blue 140 Blue, yes, it does, and it has more potency, it has more sweetness, and it lasts in that sense. But it's not going to be radiating off your skin even with 2 sprays on my hand. And when I'm wearing it on my hand, I'm not wearing a shirt that's coming down every once in a while, rubbing it off. And testing purposes, I'm leaving it there and I'm snipping it here and there and resetting my nose and going back to it. The reason why I'm going into depth about this one is because of the price. It's kind of expensive for what it is. But I suppose we're paying for the quality. It's not a sharp synthetic fragrance. It smells sweet but natural at the same time. The edges are kind of worn off here, like I've said about other Michael Malul fragrances. They seem to be into making fragrances that are high quality, and not just ones that are sharp and long lasting. And a lot of times fragrances that are long lasting, they just smell sharp and like, whoa. Was it long lasting? Yeah, but it smells like crap. Right? I'd rather have a scent that lasts not nearly as long, but high quality and smells great, and they got some longevity out of it, than a fragrance that just smells long lasting and powerful. But really, what are you smelling? Garbage, right? Like insect repellent, like lemon pledge, or that sharp. I don't want that. Now, to get it that long, you do need some of those chemicals, maybe. Is that some of their in here? I feel like there is more of a base in here. So is this money well spent? Because of its original blue flavor that I'm smelling in here, this scent profile, it was interesting to smell. So there's that artistry, originality here. Is it high quality? Yeah. Is the presentation nice? Super cool. It comes with a little plastic wrap you can unpeel yourself. It's modern. It looks great. The design is awesome. I do think this is better than the patchouli one. As long as we're here talking about Gents scents fragrances, the patchouli one, the patchouli, while strong in the nozzle, is very fleeting. You kind of get this green lemon scent towards the end with a little bit of maturity, and I'm talking very little towards the end. And it didn't take that long either. This blue rich fragrance, possibly during the winter time, is not going to be. It's going to be stronger than Couture's 140 Blue. So let's put it this way: if you are someone who likes skin scents and that kind of just flow around your hair, a boy or a girl, man or woman, I believe 140 Blue works well. You can just be freely spraying it. However, it's kind of expensive to do that. This Blue Ridge scent is youthful, but it has a base. So I feel like it's very versatile in terms of age and occasions that you can wear this. But it is not light and fleeting. It's got a base that's a bit sweet and creamy, and not tonka bean creamy, but like woodsy creamy to kind of fill that void and have that sweetness hold on for a little bit while longer. I have not oversprayed this. I sprayed it twice on my skin, so I can speak with some authority in saying that it lasts on my skin a few hours. But you really got to dig in deep in your hand to smell it by then. But it lasts until then, and I think maybe if you're into blue scents, you have other ones. Aquatic blue, resinous blue, like Dylan blue, Bleu de Chanel, Parfum, all these. I believe this is a EDP concentration. It is a natural smelling scent. It's very well crafted. I'm just trying to think of this other scents that work better than this. I'll have to make a different video about that. Another thing I was thinking about is I also use Dua fragrances, DUA, and for the price of this, they have loads of blue fragrances that are not only hybrids and tribrids, but other clones of very high expensive fragrances that are blue, and they reformulate them to make them even more powerful with natural, strong ingredients that last longer. What I'm trying to say is, for the price of Michael Malul fragrances, you do get natural, organic creations. However, that price tag is so high that I feel like I can get other 30 milliliter bottles and get several kinds of blue fragrances. Just a thought. I don't know, maybe they can reformulate this to make it a little bit stronger to kind of appease the frag heads out there. Some other fragrances I really like are from Parfums Vintage. Their Bleu de Chanel one that I have, 50 mil, is very strong, but not just strong to be strong, but very nice. They also have other marine type fragrances that are kind of blue, sweet at the same time. So check those out. A big, congratulations to Michael Malul for listening to your fans, and Gents for putting this out there. It must not be easy to please everyone, and I think you did a good job overall. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.